Renowned legal scholar and former public protector Professor Thuli Madonsela has made an important declaration about President Cyril Ramaphosa's power to nominate ministers. Before we continue, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. This is a significant advancement. In a broadcast interview on Wednesday, Madonsela said that Ramaphosa does not need the consent of Democratic Alliance, DA, Federal Chairwoman Helen Zille in order to designate Gayton McKenzie as the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development. In reaction to this claim, there has been much debate over the president's constitutional authority and the workings of the Government of National Unity, GNU. Given the current debates over the extent of Ramaphosa's executive power inside the GNU, Madonsela's comments were very relevant and informative. The GNU, which aims to encourage collaborative governance, has created considerable ambiguity about the allocation of power and the processes used in decision-making involving important cabinet positions. Throughout the discussion, Madonsela emphasized that President Ramaphosa is empowered by the Constitution to choose ministers at his discretion. He does not need to bow before Helen Zille or any other political figure in order to get agreement on these nominations. This declaration highlights the president's independence in carrying out his executive duties, as allowed by the South African Constitution. The South African Constitution's Section 91 grants the president the authority to appoint and remove cabinet members. This power is essential to the executive branch's independence because it ensures that the president may choose a cabinet that aligns with his goals and national objectives. In support of this constitutional clause, Madonsela states that although cooperation and consultation within a coalition government are preferable, they are not constitutionally necessary for the nomination of ministers. Leader of the Patriotic Alliance, PA, Gayton McKenzie, has been a divisive figure in South African politics. Different people have responded differently to his projected nomination as Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development. Although some saw it as a calculated decision to bring in new ideas and energetic leadership to the ministry, others have concerns about McKenzie's credentials and fit for the role. However, Madonsela's explanation removes any legal challenges based on the need for DA approval. The Democratic Alliance, led by Helen Zille, has been an important player in the opposition and a major participant in the GNU negotiations. The need of accountability, openness, and consensus building in government choices has been emphasized by the party on several occasions. However, Madonsela's remarks highlight an important gap between political discussions and constitutional requirements. The DA is not able to reject the president's nominations, even if it may encourage cooperative decision-making. Madonsela's remarks shed light on the wider ramifications for South African administration. They restate the safeguards included in the Constitution, which are meant to prevent one political party from having disproportionate control over the executive branch. In a country as varied and politically complicated as South Africa, this independence is crucial to maintaining a stable and functional government. Former South African President Jacob Zuma's vocal daughter Dudu Zuma has once again reiterated her father's criticism of the Democratic Alliance, DA, and their demand for a government of national unity, GNU. She labeled the DA's effort at a soft coup to topple the Government African National Congress, ANC, as nonsense and emphasized her father's disdain of the GNU in a recent statement. The remarks made by Dudu Zuma coincide with escalating political unrest in South Africa. She underlined that in order for the DA's demands to be fulfilled, they must win elections, contending that winning the mandate of the voters is the only legal route to power. Her assertion that DA must win elections if they want their demands met reaffirmed her faith in the democratic process and the significance of winning an election. The criticism of the GNU by former President Jacob Zuma shows a strong mistrust of the DA's goals. Rather than being a sincere attempt to enhance administration, he sees their support for a coalition government as a cunning plot to undermine the ANC. Many ANC members have found his forceful statements to be relatable and share his worries about preserving the party's supremacy and history. The sharp divisions between South Africa's main political parties have been highlighted by the discussion around the GNU and DA's party platforms.